Welcome to the Tail Slate. I'm Ben Stacy, and I'm here with Lisa Terech, who is a history geek and a Doctor Who fan, and we're going to be talking about Doctor Who. We're going to talk about, I guess, the highlights from last season, season 9, and then also the Christmas special that's coming up, and what our hopes are for season 10. So let's start with season 9.
Yes.
And what did you like of season 9?
Oh my goodness, it was good. It was a really nice way to wrap up the Impossible Girl storyline.
Yeah.
We knew that it was going to be Clara's last season, and at first I wasn't sure how I liked how they kind of ended it, because I feel, without too many spoilers, there was a little bit of a cop-out where...
There was a little bit, yeah.
But she started out being introduced as this enigma, and that's kind of how she ended up wrapping up as well, so I thought it was kind of fitting.
Cool. Yeah, I enjoyed the season as well. I'm trying to think if there wasn't any real stinkers in that season. There was a couple that were maybe a little bit weak. The Sleep No More one was kind of odd.
Oh, remind me.
That was the one with they didn't win. It was like if you went to sleep, it was like the Sandman in your dreams.
Yeah,
it was odd.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't terrible, I didn't
No.
think. The previous season had a couple I didn't like.
But we've disagreed about a couple of those, I think.
I didn't like the Robin Hood one,
Oh,
but
see,
anyway,
I liked
that's
that
okay. But we're talking season 9
Yes.
at the moment, so yeah, I absolutely loved Face the Raven. The way it started, you thought it was just going to be a light episode, and it turned into this tragically beautiful ending.
You weren't expecting me in the episode. I think remind me, in all the previews
Yeah,
for
that's
it, they
right. She
hid
wasn't
it.
in it. That's right.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden she was there, and the episode really changed.
And you certainly didn't expect Clara to die.
No.
Especially the way she did.
Yeah.
So that was really cool. And the final 2 episodes were really good as well. And I agree it was a bit of a cop-out, letting her still run around with me. But they have established that Clara had to die, that she did die then.
It was a fixed point, yeah.
So she has to go back at some point. So I guess if you wanted her to live, you can imagine, oh, she's still going. That's fine. But if you want her to die, I mean, because she had a great death. She will have to go back at some point. So so I love that. Then we're now moving into, finally, we went a year without Doctor Who pretty much.
I know.
We get the Christmas special, which looks kind of interesting. What is it? The Return of Dr. Mysterio,
Yeah.
which, by the way, is the Spanish name for Doctor Who. So we have a superhero story. What did you think from what you saw in the trailer?
I'm kind of excited, but I'm a little confused as to what was his character's name?
Nardole.
Nardole. How Nardole is back.
Yeah, I don't know, because he ended up being sort of sucked into that mechanical thing and just a head in it now. So now he seems to be a person. So
Unless they've gone further back in time, because from, I think, last
then why
Christmas...
wouldn't Nardole recognize the Doctor? See, this is...
Unless they've gone back in time so he hasn't... Oh, I see what you mean. Yes, that's right, because he would have already met him.
Yeah.
Wibbly wobbly.
But it's interesting. It's like a superhero story, so that's going to be...
It's exciting.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned because I don't like Stephen Moffat's silly stories.
Okay.
I don't think he does silly very well.
No.
He goes stupid.
He has far too much fun and forgets to kind of rein it in a little bit.
Well, yeah, he breaks all the rules that are sort of set in the universe that they've created, and that's annoying. But there's only been one Christmas special I've actually hated, so far 2 Christmas specials have all been good, so hopefully it'll be good.
Oh, it's a great way to, you open up presents, you spend the day doing your Christmas traditions,
The
and
best
then you
thing
watch
about
Doctor Who.
December 25th.
Yes.
That's what the day is all about. So season 10, what are you looking forward to in season 10?
I'm really looking forward to the new companion.
Yeah.
I don't know much about her,
No, neither do I.
but I'm really excited for the potential there. We've seen a lot of the pawns recently. We've seen a lot of Clara. Not that there's anything wrong with that,
Yeah.
but I think one thing that's so wonderful is we get to experience the Doctor's life through the companions.
Exactly, and a new companion always gives you a new viewpoint.
Yeah, fresh perspective, and I'm really kind of excited. I think there was a trailer and showing some of the initial footage from her first episode, which I'm assuming she's not in the Christmas special.
I don't think so. I think her
starting right
first one will probably be, the next season, yeah.
Yeah, it's exciting. So I think there's always, that fresh perspective. You get to hear her say the thing again. It's bigger on the inside. So, yeah.
Which, by the way, in the last Christmas special was one of the best things when the Doctor had his turn.
Fantastic. Oh, my
Finally,
goodness.
it's my turn.
I want to see more of Alex Kingston.
I don't.
Really?
I like her, but I think that character's done.
Yeah.
She can't meet this Doctor again.
That's true.
Because she didn't recognize him, and that was the last time she saw him. Unless Stephen Moffat wants to wreck the rules again, and you can't constantly be going, oh no, that wasn't really when she died.
Well, if they can maybe work in something else, I don't know. I just loved the chemistry that Alex Kingston and Peter Capaldi had.
It was great.
Yeah.
Then it gives you more to enjoy of what you've seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope it's good. It's going to be interesting to see. So far, every season has been good, with the exception of 1 or 2 episodes. But
what are you looking forward to?
I'm enjoying this Doctor, and I want to see more of him, and I really hope he continues for another season or 2 afterwards. I do like some of the more serious episodes. I did like how last season got a little bit more serious. Heavier themes to deal with.
Yes.
I don't mind the odd silly one, but like I said, Stephen Moffat doesn't do silly very well. I really got tired of Matt Smith's silly.
Yeah.
And that was partly Matt Smith, that was partly Stephen Moffat, but he does serious a lot better. So I'm hoping there's some more.
But then we need other writers to bring in that silliness, because it can't be all serious. I think
it can't be all serious.
That, ebb and flow of it.
Yeah, I mean, maybe other writers that have done the silly, but obviously Stephen Moffat's overseeing it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how the companion works with the Doctor. Companions are always interesting because you never know how they're going to be accepted and how long they're going to stay around. But I'm hoping we get, whenever Peter Capaldi does decide to leave and we get the next regeneration, that we have a companion there to see it rather than new companion, new Doctors. I think it's always cool when you have the companion overlapping as well.
Yep, I agree. Yeah. They help ease that transition for the fans.
It does, yeah. So, I mean, I'm not sure when this season's going to start. We're hoping spring. I mean, it's been a long time since we've had Doctor Who. So, so we'll see what happens. Awesome. Great.
Yeah, great.
Well, that's it for our little chat on what we're expecting for Doctor Who, and we'll be back with more.